Hello everyone and welcome back to Trivia Fever with your host Priyadarshan. I'm here with the answers for yesterday's questions and some more exciting new questions for you. So I hope you're ready. Let's count down the questions. Here are the questions for yesterday, starting with question number 1. He hails from the city of Maceió, birthplace of three-time World Cup winner Mario Zagallo. His first goal in Europe was a match winner, as he netted for Hoffenheim in a 1-0 victory over Frankfurt in April 2011. This Liverpool striker scored the crucial goal and made his country score a 1-0 victory against Venezuela in the World Cup qualifier on 14th of November 2020. Name this footballer and which country does he hail from? So that was the question. The answer was very simple. The answer is Roberto Firmino of Brazil. So he is a very star-studded player and he has crazy skills. So let's move on to question number 2 for yesterday. Here it is. He turned down an offer from Sir Bobby Robson to be his assistant at Newcastle. He was deemed to be responsible for the late kickoff of the Spurs Europa League match at Royal Antwerp on October 29th. He has been handed a suspended one-match ban. Who are we talking about? So this manager that we are talking about, well, he's one of the more controversial managers, if we may say so. The answer is Jose Mourinho, the Tottenham Hotspur manager. Moving on to question number 3, here it is. He has been crowned in November 2020 as the Premier League's Player of the Month for the third time in his career. His 22 million transfer to Tottenham back in August 2015 from Bundesliga side BVB, making him the most expensive Asian in football history. Name this footballer. And obviously, it would have been an easy one to crack. The footballer that we are talking about is Lee Chung-yong. So that brings us to our 4th question. Here it is. This team have never qualified for the FIFA World Cup. However, they have qualified for the Africa Cup of Nations twice. This team staged one of the greatest Africa Cup of Nations comebacks with a draw of 4-all with Nigeria on 14th November 2020. Now, I know some of you would have guessed this as Ghana, but the right answer that we are looking for was Sierra Leone. So that was the answer, bringing us to our last question for yesterday. Here it is. He achieved his first podium finish, a 3rd place, at the 2017 Azerbaijan Grand Prix, becoming the 2nd youngest driver to finish an F1 race on the podium and the youngest to do so in his rookie season. So on 14th of November 2020, he upstaged Lewis Hamilton to grab the first pole position of his career at the Turkish Grand Prix. So who is this racer that we are talking about? And obviously, for those of you all who are following the current affairs, you'll know the player that we are talking about is, the racer that we are talking about is Lance Stroll. So that was the answers for yesterday's questions. Time to move on to the questions for today. So here they are. Let's count them down. Question number 1. The 2021 Under-17 Women's World Cup was supposed to be held in India, and that was cancelled by FIFA due to the COVID pandemic. Where has FIFA decided to host the event in the year 2022? So this is a kind of a trick question. Let's see if you can get it right. Moving on to question number 2. Here it is. This Indian hurdler has competed in the men's 110 meters at the 1960 Summer Olympics. He has held the Indian national records in 110 meters in hurdles and decathlon. Though he was an athlete, he introduced scientific training methods not only in athletics but also in hockey and cycling. So who is this sporting legend that we are talking about? Obviously, the clue being current affairs. Moving on to question number 3, here it is. His 4 under par 68 in the final round gave him a tournament score of 268 or 20 under par, which broke the 72-hole Masters record of 270 previously held by Tiger Woods and Jordan Spieth, who achieved this record on his way to winning this year's Augusta Masters Challenge. So in simple and short, who is the winner of the green jacket for this year's Augusta Masters. Moving on to question number 4, here it is. This Ukrainian descent American citizen has career best ranking of 124, beaten Prajnesh Gunneswaran in the finals of the Atlantic Tire Championship at Cary in USA on 16th of November 2020. Who is this player that we are talking about? So moving on to our next question, question number 5. Here it is. He made his debut for India in the 5th ODI against Sri Lanka in 2009. The venue was Firozshah Kotla in Delhi. The youngster got the prize scalp of Kumar Sangakkara as his first wicket in the ODIs. Not a bad start, eh? Unfortunately, the match was abandoned after the umpires deemed the pitch unsafe. He also played for the Chennai Super Kings. He announced retirement from all forms of cricket in the 3rd week of November 2020. Name this cricketer. So that brings us, you need to just tell me the name. Obviously, if you're following sports news, especially with the IPL just got over now, you should be able to crack this. Moving on to question number 6, here it is. This esports platform based in India and operated by Bangalore-based Galactus Funware Technology Private Limited is the new sponsor for the Indian cricket kit. So which is this entity that we are talking about? And that finally brings us to our penultimate question for today. So here it is. He is the most capped player in the country's history, from his debut in 2003 until his retirement in 2018. He represented the nation at 5 Copa America tournaments, finishing runner-up in 2004, 2007, 15 and 16, and 4 FIFA World Cups, reaching the 2014 final. He twice won a gold medal at the Summer Olympics in 2004 and 2008, becoming the first male footballer to achieve this double feat since 1968. Between 2008 and 2011, he also served as the captain for his country's team. Name this player who either played as a defensive midfielder or a centre-back. So that brings us to our last question for today. Here it is. This person has been named as the manager of the Indian Super League club Mumbai City FC. So all I want you to tell me is, who is this person who has taken the Indian, or rather the Mumbai football group and fans by surprise? So that sums up our questions for today. Thank you for watching the video. Like I've told you, if you want anything related to current affairs of the sporting world, all you need to do is watch my video. Thank you for tuning in. I will obviously be back tomorrow with the answers for today's questions and some more exciting new questions. So do watch the video. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Till tomorrow, that's all from me. So stay safe, take care, good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.